Hello, dear students. I'm Dr. Vidya Sharma, and in today's topic, we'll learn about resettlement and rehabilitation of people and wasteland reclamation. People are forced to move out of their land because of natural and sometimes man made disasters. Natural disasters like earthquakes, tsunamis, cyclones, etc., render thousands of people homeless and sometimes even force them to move and resettle to some other areas and places. Similarly, because of the some kind of developmental projects like construction of dams, roads, canals, flyovers, etc., the people are made out of their homes and they are made to displace from their homes and resettle in some other places. So, because of natural and man-made disasters also, the resettlement of people needs to be done. So rehabilitation means restoration to the former state. So what are the reasons for the displacement of people? First of all, natural disasters like earthquakes, cyclones, tsunamis, volcanic eruption, drought, flood, hurricanes, etc. Then also some kind of man-made disasters like industrial accidents, like for example, Bhopal gas tragedy, nuclear accidents like in Japan, sometimes oil spills also lead to these kind of resettlement issues. In search of better employment opportunities, developmental projects, infrastructural projects like building of flyovers, bridges, roads, etc., transportation activities, energy related projects also. It leads agricultural projects also leads to the resettlement issues. Then the resettlement issues are encountered as per the World Bank estimates. Nearly 10 lakh people are displaced worldwide for a wide variety of reasons just we have discussed. So there are few of the reasons like little or no support, meager compensation, loss of livelihood, increase in stress, increase in health issues, lack of facilities, increase in health problems, secondary displacement, loss of identity, tribal life is based on this, breakup of families and communities, inter-community marriages, resettlement increases the poverty also, loss of identity of individual is faced. The land acquisition laws don't pay attention to them. The tribal people are not very familiar to the other places. So these are also the challenges of the rehabilitation. Now, what are the various objectives of rehabilitation? Tribal people should be allowed to live along the life of their own patterns, in their own ways, and new lifestyle should not be imposed on them. They should be provided means to develop their own traditional art and culture in their own way. Villagers, if they are resettled, should be given option to enable them to live a community-based life. Removal of poverty should be considered. The people displaced should get an appropriate, sometimes food share. The displaced people should be given also the employment opportunities. Resettlement should be in the neighborhood of their environment. They should not be very, it should not be done at very far away place. If resettlement is not possible in the nearby area due to some of the reasons, then priority should be given to the development of some facilities, basic facilities like drinking water, wells, grazing grounds available should be made available for their cattle. Schools should be made available for their children. Primary healthcare facility should be given to them, and other basic amenities should be given to them. So these are the few of we can say the objectives of rehabilitation. Now, coming to the second topic, that is the wasteland reclamation, which is very clear from this picture. That is, nowadays we are encountering the problem of the wastelands because, as the research says, that much of the um, fertile land is now getting converted into wasteland or the desert. The process of desertification is nowadays very common. So now, how to overcome this? How to overcome this process of the wasteland? How to reclaim the wasteland? So first of all, let us understand what is the meaning of the wasteland. It is a land that is unfit for the cultivation, or it is unproductive, or it is a barren land which cannot be further used. Wasteland reclamation is the creation of a new land where there is water. It consists of two distinct forms: creating new land from sea or river beds and restoring an area to a more productive area. So most important type of land degradation, first of all, we should understand, that is because of the overgrazing, soil erosion, soil salination, and waterlogging. These are the few reasons why the land is wasted or degraded. So there are many reasons for getting fertile land converted into a wasteland. So we have different categories of wasteland in India, like we can say ravines, upland or with or without scrub, waterlogged or marshy land, land which is affected by salt, like in coastal areas, land under shifting cultivation, underutilized land, grazing land, then shifting lands, mining wastelands, barren, rocky lands, then steep sloping areas, glacial areas. They are mostly the areas which are categorized under wasteland, and we are not utilizing those kind of lands. This image shows how much of the area is getting wasted because of these kind of lands which are not being used now. So we need to protect these land. We need to reclaim these lands. Now we have got so many different type of by doing afforestation process, reforestation, we can easily reclaim these kind of waste land. We can also reclaim these wasteland by the process of mulching, by changing the topography of the downhill areas, leaching by some kind of agricultural practices like crop rotation, mixed cropping. We can easily do it. Ecological cessation, by ecological cessation also, this can be easily done naturally as well. Wasteland developmental, it provides a source for the income for the poor. It also ensures constant supply of food, fodder, and timber for the local people. It makes the soil fertile. It increases the forest cover by maintaining the local climatic condition. So many plant species can be grown in the wasteland and it can be reclaimed easily. These are the botanical name of the few of the species which can be easily done. Wasteland reclamation. Wastelands are classified into three categories: easily reclaimable, which can be reclaimed by some difficulty, and which can be reclaimed by much of the difficulty. So easily reclaimable is easy to reclaim. That means for agricultural purposes, it can be done. If more of the salt content is there present in the soil, it can be overcome by the process of leaching, whereas some of the lands finds difficulty to be reclaimed. So it can be utilized for agroforestry. So the land which can be reclaimed easily can be utilized for agriculture, but the land which cannot be easily reclaimed but can be reclaimed with some difficulty can be utilized for agroforestry. Then the land which can be reclaimed with very much difficulty, extreme difficulty, They are used for creating natural ecosystem or for growing of the forest. So it is again a tough process because not much of the variety of the plants would grow there. But yes, it can be achieved with some difficulty. So these are the methods like afforestation, reforestation, mulching, changing ground topography, these terracing, leaching, and by changing the practices. These are few of the plant species which can be utilized for the wasteland reclamation like buffalo grass, gama grass, western beach grass. These are the variety of grasses which can be grown, which grows easily in under dry, arid condition and even in the wasteland. One of the example of the wasteland reclamation is Tehri, Uttar Pradesh. The Tehri district of Uttar Pradesh, there lies a village, Nagarjun, which was one eroded and it was a deforested land. But when Soban Singh Bhandari returned to the village, he saw that the land was totally degraded. After 6 months, he became the pradhan of the village and then he started some kind of developmental activities which were quite different from the previous one. So, because of his efforts, then by raising the awareness amongst the villagers, he has converted that land, wasteland, and he has reclaimed. So the moisture content got increased, water sources were recharged, local people have now access to all the natural resources which they was needed for their daily lives. So wasteland management is again the need of art. We need to utilize and we need to do efforts for the reclamation of the wasteland as well, like as we have discussed it for the water. So this was all about the wasteland reclamation. Thank you.